On everybody, I figured I'd make a quick duel of dominance video. I helping a couple other people in other nations, and I've had a lot of questions about it, so I'll kind of go over the basics. Obviously, I can't reveal too much as it would give away our tactics and people would know where we would be, etc. But cover a few things. A lot of people did not know that the tab up here you could swap and you can adjust the point values. Let's see if I can remember. I got an idea offhand what the values are, but I know there's a little cheat sheet somewhere. Set defense. Not right here, maybe. No. Let's see. Anyway, there's a legend that pops up somewhere. Um, but we'll go over a few things. I believe these ones are 30, uh, 20, 10, and 5, if I remember correctly. But they're point values. And 90% of the people you play against, you notice they do not manipulate these, and it's also part of the strategy. Um, Obviously, you can move them around, adjust. I won't get into too much detail, but you can manipulate the point values. And the advantage of this is if you have a bunch of strong players, you can put a bunch of points in a couple columns and then stack the deck in front of them and protect them more than you normally would versus say you have your big boy and you put him right here, then you have all your other orange tiles acceptable. He if you've got a monster in your nation, he could protect 90 points instead of 30 points is the idea. In Triangle Wars, you can place 70 people. In Duel of Dominance, you can place 60. I haven't manipulated the board yet. I always do it right before reset for the stragglers that come and adjust on. And a lot of people think, let's see if I can find two similar. Yeah, we'll adjust here. So, no, that wasn't comparable. Where was it? Did I just adjust it out of there? There we go. Adjust. So if you were looking at this person and this person, you would think this person's power is stronger or going to do you more benefit. But what you really need to do is if two people are close like this, then you would end up checking the details. Up in this area here, you can tell if somebody applied boosts. By the way, this is my second castle, and I do it right before reset so I can double dip. I can put the expansion on HP boost, and then I can also use it in setting up my fleet after reset. But you would come down, like I say, the two castles are real similar. This happens to be a long range castle. So 248 LRA, and we have 208 MHP. So we will compare the similar power here. Looks like they used all their boosts to match, or at least the HP and the attack boost. They didn't use no expansion, no troop or fleet expansion. And then you get down and look at the statistics. You can see my second castle is much higher. Looks like my Viber's blowing up. Statistics are much higher. So even though the two castles are pretty close to equal, if you go off statistics, this one is going to do better defense and better attack than here. So don't necessarily take the fleet power at face value. Um, as far as setting up, there's multiple ways to do it. You can put all your strong in the front and make the other nation use all their people to bust through the front, then have nobody left to continue down the back row. Or, like I say, you can manipulate the tile values and protect them that way. A lot of people, when they refer, here's a debuff, you can end up charging with tokens. Um, but the Tifa donation station, everybody should be able to come up with a scout or a boost of some kind by donating. You can contribute to the Tifa donation station, and everybody can get their coins for a boost. I don't know how much of those I have, but we'll run it out. Okay, so I got the max. And then you get your goodies that way. So there's not an excuse that people can't put a boost. You look at your schedule, and we are third place power-wise. We're a 563 power alliance, and we're going against a 664 is ahead of us. And these guys are a really good alliance, played against them. They're obviously first place in here. They got some strong castles. And then below us, so we're in third place. All you need is third place, I believe. One of them's third and one of them's fourth to advance. So we really don't need to apply any boosts, and we got a pretty safe bet to make it to the knockout rounds. So I'll have all my people save their items, not waste it, and advance. And then when you get to the knockout rounds, you play the top three in each group round. So there's 8 groups, narrows down the top 3 out of each group will go to the knockout rounds, and it will be like a tournament style for the trophies. Honor ranking, obviously, the more you end up placing on the board, boosting items, buying, you end up advancing. And let's see, without giving away too much, that's pretty much it. You can set your fleet. I'm in farm mode, non-boosted right now. You would add your boosts. Tell everybody, you can end up being a 100,000 fleet, and just by adding this, you're adding 25% more. You're at 120,000 fleet, 130,000 fleet. If your HP or your LRA is 15 or 100%, 115. So apply these boosts, especially on the defense, if not on the attack. They all say they're 1 hour boosts, but your defense will not change. Whatever you place, even though they're 1 hour boosts, they'll last the entire event, or unless you adjust your fleet. I have everybody place these in the beginning on their defensive fleet, and then you always have Alliance Bounty. Usually lands before the knockouts, and then everybody will replace their fleet with their upgrades for the knockout rounds. Some people increase these. I mean, if you're a lower castle, you'll want to increase them. You see the boost they give you, the more you put into it. Again, we're in third in our bracket, so we don't really need to put much in. I'm surprised we're actually at level 15. Normally we don't charge it. Somebody just must have wanted to get rid of some tokens. And so that's pretty much the long and short of it. The main reason I was posting this video is because I was trying to explain this, and it was hard to do via text or via Viber with the couple people I was having the conversation with. But most people don't adjust this, and this plays a huge role in your outcome of your event. So I'll keep you posted through the triangle and dual of dominance events, and just kind of keep dropping helpful hints for people to fully understand the game. Once again, everybody like, share, subscribe, get my base up there to help me keep making content. I appreciate all the views. I've got about 20,000 views, but not many subs. Hit that subscribe button and help me start making it worth my while to keep putting out content for all of us to learn the game. Thanks, guys.